We see the first problem of humanity wasn't sin, but it was solitude. Adam is alone with God, right? There's no sin, no problem, no death, no need for air fryers. Everything is perfect, right? He's walking alone with God. And God says, hey, Adam, I know we've been spending a lot of time together. We've been walking in the garden in the cool of the morning, but this is not good. If I was Adam, I would feel so insecure. We need a third wheel. Okay, God, if you say so. And so he says, let's create another human for you to not be alone. And notice, God doesn't create another man for them to have community. He made a woman so that this not good situation would become very good. I mean, in all of the creation story, God creates the heavens and the earth, calls it good. He creates plants and animals, calls it good. Now, for the first time, we see God saying this is not good, and it was when he saw a world without women. That's the first time he says things are not good. A world without women. And so he creates Eve, and he calls her a helper who is just right for him. Now, when we hear the word helper, woman was created to be a helper, or maybe some of us grew up hearing the New King James Version of the Bible, created woman as a helpmeet. I could imagine as a woman that makes you cringe and die on the inside. I am a helpmeet. That just sounds like the failed version of hamburger helper, right? But what does this word actually mean in Hebrew? Because the Bible was not written in English. It's written in different languages. So in Hebrew, the word for helper or helpmeet that is referred to as Eve is the word ezer. Everybody say ezer. And now, ezer isn't this like weak and subservient idea at all. Let me read a definition. God created the woman as an ezer, that word for helper. The word ezer occurs 21 times in the Old Testament. In 2 cases, it refers to the first woman, Eve, just 2 times in Genesis 2. 3 times it refers to powerful nations Israel called on for help when besieged. In the 16 remaining cases, the word refers to God as our help. He is the one who comes alongside us in our helplessness. That's the meaning of ezer. Because God is not subordinate to his creatures, any idea that an ezer helper woman is inferior is untenable. Isn't that powerful? And so we see this idea that women are not inferior or weak from the very beginning of the scriptures. And so we see that God creates Eve from Adam's rib, not from his head to rule over and not from his feet to be trampled upon. She is a co-laborer, an equal, someone who comes alongside and help like God came alongside as an ezer throughout the scriptures.